Michael Horvath makes his first career start against the Trojans. The senior has been stellar all season long with an earned run average around 2. In the first, after issuing a leadoff walk to Connor Gearhart, the senior gets a little help from his friends. A ground ball by Brady Durr ends up being turned into a 4-6-3 double play. A good start for Horvath, the same for his counterpart in Chase Bruner. Despite giving up 7 hits through 4 innings, he struck out 4 in the process, including a K to Patrick Kiefner to end the second, and Michael Cobb to end the threat in the third. Home half of the third for the Red and Gray, 2 runners on and 2 outs. Will Doble breaks up the scoreless tie with an opposite field single against Horvath into right. Nate Unger makes his way home from third to give Parkland a 1-0 lead. Top part of the frame in the fourth after back-to-back singles by Chase Walker and John Phillips. Santiago Rodriguez smacks the pitch from Bruner out to deep center field. Aiden Henning makes the catch for the Trojans. Tagging from third and scoring with ease is Chase Walker. The black and gold tie the game at 1. Bottom of the 6th, Horvath leaves the game after giving up a leadoff double. Matt Heineman facing Will Doble. The senior comes through with a line drive out to left field. Evan Newhart scores the go-ahead run for the Red and Gray. Parkland with a 2-1 advantage. Last chance for the Patriots in the 7th. Down by a run, Sawyer Marsteller gets Gio Ledee to pop the ball up into foul territory. Mac Parcell makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Trojans defeat the Patriots 2-1 to advance to the EPC Championship for the 3rd straight season.
Yeah, this is another situation that we have at practice. Every single day we're just putting ourselves in these kind of situations, close game, battling, and I think we have a bunch of dogs on this team that are able to fight and compete to the very last end.
It shows that we can battle. First couple innings weren't the greatest, but we dug deep in the end and came out with the win.
For the next day and a half, the Trojans are going to look at themselves in the mirror and realize it's up to them whether or not they can claim their first EPC championship since 2018, and they know it's not going to be an easy matchup, whether it be Liberty or Nazareth.
Can never be satisfied with what we have. We can always get better, and then we'll be at practice tomorrow getting better. So we just got to fine-tune the rest of the things and be ready for Liberty or Naz.
Very excited for the opportunity. Liberty has done a very good job of not letting us get to where we want to be. Obviously a very solid bowl team over there, but I think we have the firepower to get where we want to be.
For the other semifinal matchup, let's send it over to Cassie Schmidt.
The last time Nazareth and Liberty met in an EPC semifinal, it was Nazareth who prevailed in 2021, beating the Canes 1-0. The pair, though, meeting for the 3rd time here in 2025 each, with a win in the season series. It was the top-seeded Hurricanes getting on the board first, Liberty striking in the home half after a hit-by-pitch single and a walk. Cameron Kinsecki with an RBI fielder's choice at second and a 1-0 Liberty lead through 1. Scoreless then through 2 before Nazareth put together a nice top of the 3rd. The leadoff single by Bennett Sanford before back-to-back bombs to nearly the same spot in left field. Matthew Dames recording the first RBI double to bring home Sanford for the tying run. Then it's Chase Kiloreski with the go-ahead score. Dames comes around to score, but Kiloreski gets thrown out at 3rd. Nazareth will tack on one more, following a wild pitch, leading it 3-1 now after 3. The Liberty bats wouldn't get hot again until the final 2 innings of this one. After Nazareth extends its lead to 3, the Hurricanes will start to mark a comeback. Justin Fry smacks this one hard on the ground out to right. That'll score Jacob Matthews, who got on with a leadoff single. The score now 4-2 Nazareth. The Blue Eagles were once again able to tack on an insurance run in the top half of the 7th. Back-to-back singles by Landon Glovis and Evan Schack put 2 aboard. Chase Biederman up 2 batters later, then gets underneath it for a 5-2 Blue Eagles advantage. Schack does get thrown out at home, and Liberty will look for a 2nd straight walk-off win in the bottom half. After Adam Unangst and Willie Cruz each record a ribby to trim the deficit to just 1, back-to-back hit-by-pitches loads the bases for senior Frankie Pichardo. The catcher will have his 3rd hit on the night. The 2-out, 2 RBI single gives Liberty the 6-5 victory over Nazareth as celebration ensues in getting back to an EPC title game.
I was so hyped, so the last pitch was a curveball. I was thinking about that, so I guess that pitch, I used driver to right field, stay back. It means so good because I saw my teammates, they felt good about it, so if they good, I'm good too.
Everyone stays up, everyone stays active. We knew we can do this. We know we have the power. We always are in these tough spots. We just always find a way to do it.
Back-to-back games where Liberty would find a way in the final inning, this one to punch its ticket to an EPC championship game, and that where the Hurricanes will be in search of the three-peat.
We got a big game against Parkland. They're a very good team. And, it would be big. It would be big. We replaced a lot of guys this year, and these guys have really stepped in and stepped up. So I'm proud of them, and we're in the championship. Let's see what we can do.
it would feel so good because, I just came 3 years ago and I've been winning. So one more, it will be awesome for the senior year.
On the scene at DeSales, I'm Cassie Schmidt reporting for SEN.
Want to watch all of our SEN programming live? Anyone can for only $9.95 a month, no matter who your cable or internet provider is. Click the link below, download, and sign up today.